So as I know that you are the daughter of your mother and wife to the husband, mother to the kids, and still serving the people. Whenever we talk, serving people, doing things for the kingdom, traveling miles, kilometers, miles away, kilometer away, reaching the souls, So did it ever affect your family or relationship or whatever, like does anytime it's happened like things goes weird, Because there are some moments of God watching right now.
It has a cost.
I think they think like, oh, ministry is taking too much time. So I just like I know you work in a traumatized people, like people who commit suicides, people who literally are weird mind thought people, who are not so what do you call that, sucked by devil, but actually they are sucked by the thoughts of themselves. So I think it's very hard to get rid of those people. So there are some moments of God mind watching, and they do need it. So how do you feel the cross love in that? I want some. I wanted to speak something.
I want to share the experience I had when I began with this job by being with the traumatized people and just not treating them, not like a clinic or a hospital, but just being with them. And I remember that I was just coming out of a job as a school teacher. I had to do this job at Applied, and every time I had to go, I felt so weak. I felt I had no strength. And I was laying down at the floor praying, and I was opening my arms like that to open my heart to God. And I said to God, I cannot go because I have no strength. And every time he replied me, "This is not a problem. It's not a problem. How big your strength is. I give you my love in your heart," Jesus said. And you go with that love, and you are just there. Doesn't matter how strong you are, but it is if you go with my love and my strength. So he said, "Dry your eyes." Oh, I went up to my bike, down to the city, down to the church, and I was there, present. Not in my own strength because I had zero, but his strength.
His love.
His love and his strength, and that's enough.
I think even the Bible says, the love covers, I think in 1 Peter something, the love covers the multitude of sin. I think we were talking about that one time. So the love has a power.
It has a power, and it gives you strength, and it gives you also the motivation to work.
So it's also helping the family,
Yeah, because when you speak about this, the family, it has of course some cost. And sometimes my kids also say to me, they're big, they're not small, they're teenagers. One of them is 19, so they're big. But they also say sometimes, "Mom, I want to speak to you." And when they say that, I put things away. And I am aware that I have to be there because most of the time they actually don't need me so much for caring. But now when they're teenagers and they want to talk to me, I really try to put things aside.
Sometimes when I know when I'm talking with you, I see your youngest son coming inside. Going. Which means sometimes you get the
Yeah, sometimes I say, you have to wait because I speak to doubt or something else. Or if I know that he's sad, then of course I throw everything in and go to him.
What would you like to say to those women or those women who thinks like, for every mother, kids are very important, right? For your kids, they are very important to you, right?
Yeah.
Very, very important.
Very important.
Okay. Now, you don't leave there, right? But you have the Christ loves that lives in your family and lets you go and do something for Christ loves for others, right? So what I want you to say to those women right now who only thinks I can make my house and stop the ministry. Because nowadays it's a modern times, a lot of people are giving up on ministry just because of so much controversy. Like there is a times before, like there is a controversy of only actors, of the actress. But they have controversy right now. But now there is controversy in ministry also. So what would you like to say to them?
I say, first of all, you don't have to think about your kids. You have to think about your marriage. Because if your marriage is working out well, your kids are okay too. Because they live in the good shadow of your marriage. So the first thing as a woman to have a good time in ministry,
marriage, not wedding,
is that you speak to your husband and say, I want to do, I have this vision, I have this need in my heart. Can you stand behind me this?
No, so what do you describe with the wedding and marriage?
Okay, but
Because you started this thing, I don't want to talk about, but I have that I want to talk in next episode.
yeah. But when I speak about marriage, I've been married for 21 years. So it's that you have been married.
So bring out the explanation of it, because you have to talk to your husband and bring him to your VN, right? That's what you're talking about. Okay.
And when you know your husband very good, and when you have been a Christian couple for a long time, you can of course speak about it, but you can also pray, God, I have this vision, my husband doesn't. For example, he's not here in Pakistan right now. He loves Pakistan, but he's mostly my part of the job. So I need his, I need his power. I need his to stand behind me. Otherwise, I cannot go with peace. And I know he loved me so much, so he would never say, "Don't go." But he will stand by me and say, "Okay, I support you in this. I believe on you. I trust in you." So that's the clearance first of all, that you have to have a backup at your home.
Your marriage strong.
Yeah.
So your first giving up of purity to the woman, that is make up work on your marriage.
Yeah.
Now it's a very good thing you started a marriage thing. So the women of God, they're watching right now, make your marriage strong. Strong in love. Any points you want to give them? Strong in love, strong in communication.
Yeah, but I think more in trust.
More on trust.
Trust. So I don't have to explain my husband why I'm going. He knows. He trusts me, and I trust him when he goes out the door. I'm not suspicious. I know the heart of him. I know what he's doing it. I know what he's calling. So this is the trust, and of course the knowledge also that I know him. I spend time with him. I communicate with him.
So communication is the
and trust and prayer. And we read the Bible together.
So that's it's fellowship of husband and wife. That makes a marriage strong.
Yeah.
So